Yo, yo, yo. Bless up, bless up. Let me grab some tissue. Ah. Blessings, family. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on here too long. Um, just came on here for a minute. Y'all know I don't. Lives ain't necessarily my thing. As I don't do them often. Um, but I've been um I've been thinking about doing this for a minute just to get some context. I've been uh, a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. Bless up, family. I ain't gonna be able to read none of the comments as y'all know. My eyesight is not the best, but I'll check them out afterwards once I can zoom in on them and see what's up. But yeah, I just came on here to one, invite you all out this Friday to the bright side as myself and the Love Locks Experiment. We'll be putting together a Bob Marley tribute show. As y'all know, we practice doing the Bob Marley thing, and that's one of the shows that we move around doing. So we thought it would be cool to put together a show celebrating the life and the legacy of Robert Nesta Marley, as it is his 81st birthday, alongside the brethren, the family, the squad, my brother YMS, DJ YMS, and my sister DJ Nikita Redlocks going to be hosting the thing. Also, my brother Aaron Allen from Happy 360, or Happy as Fuck, I think that's what it's called now. We're going to be doing the Bashment Bingo, so it's going to be some reggae bingo going on in there. I don't know if y'all been to the Trap Bingo or the Gospel Bingo that he been doing, or that's been kind of like going around. But it's a similar vibe. It's going to be dope. I ain't seen it done in the reggae space. So I'm super excited to be able to host it, utilize the platform to be able to kick it off, because I think if it goes well, we're going to be doing it probably a couple more times this year. We probably want to get a little bit more warm out and things of that nature. So also Taste of Jamaica going to be in there cooking with all the vibes. So if you ain't got your tickets yet, tickets are only $15 right now. It's going to be $20 at the door. You can hit the link, I believe in the title. There's a link to the Facebook event, and in the Facebook event, there's a ticket link in there. Get your tickets now. Getting your tickets early, guys, help us solidify the big room. Like, they get, if anybody ever been to the Bright Side, you know that it's a small room. You got the bar room, and then you got the big room. We want the big room because the lights and the aesthetics and things of that nature, but it's all depending on y'all purchasing them pre-sale tickets, because that's the only way they know um, if you know if we qualify for the big room based off of the ticket sales. So if you ain't got your tickets yet, you definitely gonna want to be in the building this Friday, February 6th, at the Bright Side. The Bright Side is downtown for people that ain't never been there. A lot of my peoples ain't been there, but it's a super dope venue, y'all. It's one of the best venues we got in the city, actually, when it comes to live performances, live music. Shout out to Libby and the whole Bright Side crew. They're always looking to bring quality entertainment. They always treating the artists good. Anytime that I've done a show there, it's always been love. So I think they host the Battle of the Band. I think they host the Battle of the Bands there. We were a part of it 2 years, and it's a good vibe. So make sure y'all grab them pre-sale tickets. They on sale now. We actually been selling. It's been going pretty good. It's gonna be a nice little crowd in there. So come get your reggae fix. February 6th. February 6th is actually going to be my last show for a while. I plan on taking a little sabbatical, a little break. 2026, man. It's been a ride already. It's been a ride already. A lot of you guys don't know, but I deal with a condition called rheumatoid arthritis. And rheumatoid arthritis is basically arthritis in the blood that affects the joints. It affects the eyes. It affects wherever there's blood present, it affects it. It's something that I've been dealing with since I was about 18. So about 22 years now. You're going to have to do the math, because I stopped doing math a long time ago. So, but it's just something that as of recent weeks and months, it's just been getting progressively kind of worse. And it usually get worse with the seasons, like when in the wintertime, which is why I usually take a break during the winter from music, to just kind of give myself space to feel and to kind of go through. Anybody that deals with rheumatoid arthritis, or RA, it's a serious thing, it's very difficult to live with. Sometimes you become very irritable, just with having to deal with constant uncomfortability and pain. Some days I can't even get out of bed, y'all. Some days I can't even tie my shoe. I know y'all see me out and about, and be like, shit, ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. Or that motherfucker can see, but the reality of it is I'm legally blind. I can't even see the phone right now, or anything that's happening. And it's been getting progressively worse. And so I try to, during the winter months, I try to find somewhere warm to go, because I notice that when it's warm out, I'm not necessarily hurting as much, or it's more to do, so I'm staying busy a lot. Movement is one of the things that kind of keep it from progressing, though it's a progressive disease. It's aggressive. It's aggressive dis-ease. And yeah, so over the last couple of years, I just been trying to find places to go, so I don't gotta necessarily sit in it. And this winter, call myself, going to Africa, and going to visit the motherland. I went to Tanzania, to an island off of Tanzania called Zanzibar, and it was very transformative, to say the least. Um, I spent most of my time in Africa in a lot of pain. Um, it was a 15-hour flight, and that flight kind of made my RA flare up real, real bad, to where my knees was the size of baseballs, both of them. And this has never happened before. I've never experienced this level of inflammation. Started to affect my shoulders, my arms, my hands. So I spent about 4 days in the hospital once I got over there, and it just really put me in a place of reflection, and just heaviness, and just trying to just trying to like navigate it all. And last year my eyes has gotten this worse. It's been progressively getting worse over the years, but I think last year was the first time that I just kind of recognized that I'm not gonna be able to move the way that I usually used to be able to move, and that I need more help than I thought I was gonna need. So um, sorry. So yeah, despite just being in pain and just kind of pushing through, being over in the motherland was it was good, for what I could experience and what I could push past. It was it was it was it was as good as it could be. It was as good as I could make it. Um, but I'm definitely planning on going back when I'm a little more healthier. Um, so yeah, so I just plan on taking a sabbatical, um, or at least that's part of the plan. I don't know how much I can stay away from music. Music is kind of really the only thing that really kind of bring me some kind of relief for real. Um, I don't connect well outside of music. Um, I'm not I'm not a big people person. I try to be. Um, I'm good at business. I'm good at faking it. Um, not I'm not I'm not good at asking for help. I'm not good at I'm not good at relating. Um, I know everybody got their storm. Everybody got something going on. So, you know, it's just felt the need to like just share, just so people kind of know, because most people don't know what I got going on, or what I'm going through physically. It's been taking a toll on me mentally, and music is kind of the only kind of the thing that really kind of keep me grounded for real. Um, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stay away, just because I don't really know myself outside of music. Um, I've been doing it so long, I can't remember not doing it. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't doing it. Um, Shout out to the gang. Love Locks Experiment. These guys, the ladies, they really you know um, put they all into the vision of just creating a space. I started Love Locks Experiment to just create a space for people like myself, that's just looking for a way to cope with life through music, playing positive music, positive messages, um, and just trying to, find some kind of like normality and everything. So, I'll just ask you guys to just keep me in your prayers as this thing progresses. Um, and I'll do the same. But yeah, so yeah, this Friday will be possibly my last show, at least for the year, couple months. I don't know. Plan on, going to see Yaki down in St. Louis in a couple days. Got an appointment set. For those that don't know, Yaki is like the head holistic uh, doctor, that one that I can find to just try to give me some more insight. You're dealing with a chronic um, disease. You find ways to deal with it. You find ways to kind of like uh, push through. You don't always give yourself space to accept. You just find ways to keep going, and that's been my vice up until this point. It's been my vice to just kind of keep going and do what I can. I don't know that I've taken a break long enough to be able to really heal myself, heal my situation. So that's kind of like what I'm going to attempt to do. I don't know how successful I'm going to be at it, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to give a big shout out to my brother Rafiki and Natural Onyx, Kashaya. They really been in my corner these last couple of months, as it's been probably the hardest couple of months of my life, for real. But yeah, y'all come on down February 6th, Friday. celebrate with me, and we're gonna sing some positive affirmations into the atmosphere, and you know, the world need it. It ain't just us, with everything that's going on in the world. Them proverbs of Bob Marley and the Wailers and the messages, and I just was going over some of the lyrics, and I'm like, man, this shit needed right now. We need to hear these words right now. We need to stand on these things and these principles, whether it be fight for your right or coming in from the cold, because it's cold as hell outside, or, just revolutionary music, because we can talk and complain, talk about what they doing and what he doing, what she doing. But ultimately, if we ain't doing nothing to change our situation, then we a part of the problem. So I'm gonna do my part by just trying to heal, so I can be more myself for others, and I pray that you do the same. We all do the same. But I met some good people over in Africa. My brother G did some recording. Oh, went down to Atlanta. Shout out to Stoop. Before we went to Africa, we went down to Atlanta. I know y'all probably seen the pictures of me with Zaytoven and Young Dro, a few other people. Damani, T.I.'s son. Shout out to them. We recorded about a whole album. So we probably won't drop that until 2027. Like I said, I'm just gonna do my best to stay involved in the music, but just from a performance aspect, I'm just gonna try to just focus more on health than anything, and try to put that into the thing. And yeah, so that is that's the plan. So make sure y'all grab those pre-sale tickets. Just $15 right now. Just going down this Friday, the Bright Side, Dayton, Ohio. We're gonna party for real. You know what I mean? Come give your brother a hug. Don't wave at me, cause I'm not gonna see you. You're gonna have to come up and give me a hug. Shake my hand. Just know, like, if anybody ever felt slighted, like that nigga was in the same space and he ain't speak, or he ain't, bro, I didn't see you. And most of the time when I'm on stage, I don't see y'all. I gotta ask Onyx or somebody on stage, like, hey, was they rocking with us? It might look like it. It might look like Vez is. I'll be on a different planet, because that's my only place of release for real. And that's the realness of the situation. I don't wear sunglasses to be cool, y'all. I wear them because I can't see. Like now, I'm gonna get some fly ones. I ain't gonna just have no raggedy sunglasses, so they gonna look like something. But just know I don't wear sunglasses to make a fashion statement. I wear them because I'm legally blind, and I I'm super sensitive to light. Even right now, like this is too much light for me, but I felt like I needed to come on here and so y'all can see Vez, you know what I'm saying? I always got on sunglasses. I'm always moving around. Even though I ain't never seen Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles take their sunglasses off. But shit, I ain't Stevie Wonder or Ray. I'm Vez. So what you see is what you get. And it ain't all peaches and cream over here. It's not roses. It's a concrete jungle and it's rough. And I know we all going through our own struggles. And like I said, just keep your brother in prayer and just throw one up for me. And buy a ticket. Buy a ticket, man. Come on, hang out. We're gonna have some merch in the building. But all the profits from the merch is going to help out in Jamaica. We started a GoFundMe around the time that the Hurricane Melissa came through. And it's still actually up. But if you come to the show, you buy a Lovelock shirt, know that proceeds from the merch is going to help families out in Jamaica. We got some people on the ground. Shout out to Mama and Mama Warriors. Shout out to Make a Wish Foundation. My man's out and my man Scott, who's sending barrels over. Nikita Redlock, she's also been on the works of sending barrels over and just helping out, because this reggae music thing, a lot of us find peace and refuge in reggae. And Jamaica being the birthplace, Trenchtown more so, but Jamaica just being a place that was going through so much that they squeezed reggae up out of them, which is a very powerful music, very powerful frequency. And I think it's only right for those of us that benefit from this music to make sure that we're taking care of our people. The Lovelocks Experiment, our genre is considered Caribbean funk. We started out as a reggae band, but we pivoted and we now call our style of music Caribbean funk, being that we're from Dayton, Ohio, birthplace of funk music. And we take a little bit of that reggae, a little bit of that Caribbean flavor, West African flavor, and we make us a nice little hybrid of a new thing. And that's what you're going to experience, a little bit of that. It's going to be mostly reggae this Friday. But just know, the Lovelocks Experiment is a little more than reggae. It's a little bit more than funk. It's Caribbean funk. FUNK, faith under new knowledge. You understand me? So shout out to all my funksters out there, all my funketeers, all my Dayton, Ohio, West Side funky. We gonna keep it West Side all the time. Yeah, so and that's not to say that Lovelocks Experiment will not be doing shows this year. My brother Rafiki, alongside with the band, and my sister Melina Marie, we will be doing iterations of Lovelocks Experiment. So the energy is still gonna be in the building. We just gonna be more so dealing with community works a lot more this year. So we're gonna be in the schools. We're gonna be in the prisons. We're gonna be in the community with it, because that's where it's needed at right now, and that's what the energy is being called to. So shout out to my brother Rafiki. So this year the move is the roots run, because our roots run deep, especially when it comes to Dayton, and with a lot of the holistic movements that's happening in Dayton. It's a new thing, but we at the forefront of it. Shout out to all of our partners, Co-op Dayton, Collabus, uh, Kettering Foundation. Um, we in the room with some powerful people. Maha Selassie, we the ones. Sister Darshia. We also have our Caribbean R&R retreats coming up in April. So if you're looking for a getaway, if you're looking for a time to release and restore outside of the country, we are going to Costa Rica in April um, to do just that. So I think I have a thing pinned up on my Facebook that'll take you right to all of the information about that. I think we got like 2 more slots left. Shout out to all of our participants from last year, all of the people that have signed up to go this year. It's not too late. So you get some income taxes and they coming in and you want to go to Costa Rica, you and a partner, or just you by yourself. You just need a break, you need a release, you need to reset, you need to restore, you need to recalibrate. Caribbean R&R retreats is a great additive to doing just that. Fresh fruit, fresh beach, fresh air. It's so hard to meditate and to do some of these holistic practices in a place where the air quality is bad. The west side of Dayton. You know why it's so funky? You know why Dayton's so funky? Cause we right next to the trash field in Moraine. That's why Gettysburg and Hoover smell like that. And just think, what does that do to our brain when we trying to breathe deep and we trying to push through? Like, we ain't getting no real relief around this motherfucker, man. Like, we not. So the best thing I could tell all of my West Sidians is like, take you a break. Get as far as get as far away from Dayton as you can. And I ain't talking about leave and don't come back. I'm just talking about go take you a break. Take you a trip to where it's a little bit more fresher air, some fresher water. Breathe deep. Stretch. Whatever you do, just try to do it outside of Dayton sometimes, because when you come back refreshed, renewed, you come back with a new frame of mind, and you can breathe a little deeper, and you can see a lot more clear too. So I encourage everybody to just, and I know it ain't easy for everybody, can't just get up and go, but shit, if you get the opportunity, damn sure do it. So yeah, you can go to our website too, www.luvloczex.com, and the Caribbean R&R retreat information is there. Also, the tickets to the Bob Marley event coming up this Friday, which is really why I'm here, to promote my last show of the year. Supposedly, I'm gonna try to stay away, y'all, but I love music so much. Like, it hurt me to even say that, for real. Like I don't know myself outside of music. Like, when I talk to the Most High, and I ask for direction, and I ask for guidance, music is always the thing that I'm led to. But I understand balance, and I understand that I neglect myself sometimes when it comes to the music and it comes to the business side of things, and then when it comes to my relationships, I'm not always in a good headspace because of my condition. And sometimes music is the only light. So, uh, it's hard. It's hard to step away. It's hard for me to just be like, yep, this is it. Like, nah, I love this shit, y'all. Like, I love it with everything. in my every last cell in my body. Like is it's a musical cell, you know. But it's like you got to be physically able to even stand up on the stage to be able to do it. I mean, I guess you could sing from your bed, I guess, but nah, I ain't going out like that. You know, so got to take this time to just focus on me, focus on health, just, focus on things that I feel like I could do better. Yeah. So if nothing else, like I said, man, y'all just come hang out with me uh, this Friday, and tables are available. Like I said, Taste of Jamaica will be in there cooking up some good eats. Shout out to the fam. Uh, uh, Shout out to Love Locks Experiment. Shout out to the squad. The squad will be closing the show out. Love Locks will be hitting it hard. We'll be opening the show, and the squad will be bringing the heat. And DJ YMS and DJ Nikita Redlocks. They'll be holding down the hosting vibes, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time, man. So we can all use some words of positivity. We can all use some love, some one love consciousness. So y'all come out and just celebrate with the kid. I'm gonna get up off of here, man. I love y'all. Um, yeah, bless up.